Well, we have big expectations. We made it to the national championship last year, and we won our final fall tournament in El Paso. So big expectations this year. We haven't won an RMAC championship. I point to the rafters in Brownson, and point to these guys. We don't have a banner up there, so it's about time to win an RMAC, and we have expectations of getting back to the national championship as well.
For the most part, losing just really one guy off of last year's championship run team, like you said, those expectations got to be high, but you got to the guys that are returning got to feel good about the group they have going back, plus the addition of whoever that fifth guy is.
Well, Chris
has been doing that.
Chris was injured last spring. He traveled with us to the Nationals, but injured last spring, and now he's gotten healthy, and so we expect a lot out of Chris, and I kept saying we were young, and we made it to the national championship. Dakota played extremely well at Pueblo Country Club, and we should have won the Super Regional, and when we won in El Paso to a man, they were all saying, "Gosh, Coach, we remembered how the pressure. We were 5 up with like 3 to play, and we gave up the lead." So I think they really learned from that, and we're still building.
And Chris, for you, for being that new guy in that lineup, what are your thoughts of being a part of that group, and after seeing those guys play at the national championships last year?
Well, for me personally, it was just like a really big. Let's say it was hard to find the words right now, but just seeing those guys, my friends that I've competed with and practiced with, being at that big stage, it really made me feel like I really want to be there as well. And unfortunately, I was injured last spring. I couldn't practice, couldn't play. So I really had the motivation to really go out there and practice and play my best this spring semester in order to get back to that place.
And Dakota, for you, being kind of a vet of the group, what's one of the main things you guys have been working on leading up to this tournament that's coming up?
Well, first I'd like to say that Chris was a huge step in getting to nationals. In the fall, before he got injured, he played great, and it's like put us in position to even get there. And we're just all practicing really hard. We're all giving it our all, and we're so competitive as a team. Like, it's all so close that every day, you got to give your best, and the guy behind you is going to push you, and the guy in front of you, you're trying to chase. So that helps, having a competitive team.
Questions?
I know last year you said, goal, we're going to win a tournament. And then, that happens, and it can be a springboard, because you saw how well they played last spring, and then they had a terrific summer. All those guys played so well and got so much experience. So do you even have to talk about expectations with this group? Because they know.
Yeah, Patty, I think you always have to talk about expectations and what mine are, and theirs line up with mine too. And anything less than winning RMACs, and we're very competitive. But anything less than winning RMACs and getting back to the national championship, and we didn't make match play last year, so 20 teams get to 8 in 3 days of qualifying, and then you go into match play, and we didn't get to match play last year. So we're thinking, it's time to get to match play, and then really see what happens to win a national championship.
Dakota, Coach said that you guys, you knew you were up with 3 holes to play. You kind of let that. How hard is it? You've got to focus on what you're doing, but you also kind of know what's happening on that leaderboard. How hard is it to kind of stay focused and say, okay, I can't worry about that, because if I do, then I blow up?
Yeah, I think being in a position like that makes you focus more, but sometimes on the wrong things. I've played tournament golf obviously my whole life, but before then I only played for myself. And then so playing for a team like that, coming down the stretch, it's like, remember to breathe. Like, and then those things just went out the window. I mean, they did. It was a learning experience for me. And then so going to El Paso, yet again, I was playing for a team, looking at the leaderboard, and I was like, okay, I got to breathe, and I hit great shots down the stretch. So I think it's just all a learning process, and we just learned so much from that. Learning to breathe was the biggest for me.
We know where we are real time because everybody keeps score on their phones. So it is real time scoring.
Yeah.
And so they know exactly where they are.
Yeah, it's one of those, and there's a balance to wanting to know where you are and being able to concentrate.
They all look.
They all look. You can't keep secrets anymore in this day and age. So and Chris, sitting out all fall and not being able to practice last year and all, how antsy are you to get going this year and kind of keep that tempered a little bit?
Yeah, I'm really excited just to be able to play again, to be honest. And like as soon as I got the clear from our physical trainer to go ahead and practice and play, I was super excited. I'm just really excited to get back into tournament golf. I haven't played college golf since I think first or second tournament in the last spring. So
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So I'm just excited to get back out there.
Chris is from Sweden, so this recent weather that we have, it's like summer for him.
Yeah. You're out there in shorts and sleeves, and everybody else is like wearing a wind shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the depth you have on this team, up and down. I mean, it's hard, I'm guessing, to find your top 5 every week.
It's a little bit of a struggle, but we do have a lot of depth, and I think we're the deepest team in the RMAC. And I think iron sharpens iron, and like Dakota was saying, they've really got to work hard to maintain their position or to elevate. So it's good. We've got a good competitive team, and 1 through 7 we're really solid.
And it definitely helps when a guy isn't playing well or
injured or school issues. So it really helps.
I also like to say, I think this team has a next up mentality, and it's been taught to us by coach. Just like if injury happens or somebody's just not going to be able to make a tournament, just like prepare yourself mentally. And I think we've all done a good job of that. Even the guys that haven't played a tournament yet, I have faith in them. I think that coach recruited them for a reason, and they're next up. And I kind of was that guy when Chris got hurt. And you just care so much about your brothers on this team that you want to do your best for them too, not only yourself.
Question of the week.
All right, you guys, question of the week time. So who on your team or in your program do you think has the best chance of surviving on a desert island?
Probably Pete.
That would have been my guess.
I'd go Cole.
Oh yeah, Cole's a good shout. Yeah, I'll go Cole as well.
And Pete's a good answer too, but Pete would drive himself crazy, especially if he didn't have a girl to look at. So Cole would be good.
Cole is our outdoorsman from Oregon. So, that is a good answer.
He always prepared, whatever.
Yeah.